Hello, miracle parents. I am Dr. Nalini, baby's brain coach and the founder of Holistic Parenting Universe. Today, we are diving into a very essential topic, which is setting healthy boundaries for children from birth to 6 years old. Don't worry if it sounds challenging, I will break it down with easy examples. So, first, let's talk about why boundaries are so crucial. Imagine a playground without fences. It's very scary, right? Boundaries are like invisible fences that keep kids safe and teach them how to behave. They help children feel secure, to learn self control, to understand what is acceptable, and also to get along better with others. Now, before we get into further examples, if you are not subscribed to my channel, don't miss to subscribe to it because here in my channel, Nalini, I'll be helping you to unlock your child's genius potential and also to parent your child in a better way. So, the first thing, I was having one of my students who was struggling with her child's throwing behavior. So, her child was 4 years old. He was very energetic and he was loving his toys so much. But sometimes, when he is angry, when he gets mad, he throws them. So initially, earlier when the mother was handling the situation, she only had the options to say, don't throw the toys. But the behavior was not stopping. The child was kept on throwing whenever he is angry. So I suggested to her a different approach. And this is how later on she approached her child whenever he is throwing, whenever he is angry. So she says very clearly, Adarsh, we don't throw toys. It can hurt someone or it can break things. If you throw toys again, I will have to put them away for a while. This is the exact script that I had given her. You know what? Adarsh nods, but later he throws another toy. His mom calmly responds, I told you what would happen if you threw toys again. Now I have to put them away for 10 minutes. Now Adarsh looks very sad and says he wants to play. But his mom gently reminds him about the following rules. She sets a timer and tells him he can try again when it beeps. Now, this is how when Adarsh's mom was very clear, when she was very calm, and when she followed through the rule that she had set, Adarsh was able to understand a lot of things and he was also had to wait patiently. So that is the key. So let me explain to you what are the 5 easy ways to set the boundaries. First one, to be very clear, use very simple words instead of saying just very high level like be good. Instead, you can say, please use your soft voice or gentle hands when you are petting a dog, right? So be very clear and be very transparent in whatever you want your child to behave, whatever way that your child wants to behave. So just saying be good cannot help the child. Instead, be clear on how you want them to be. The second point we have is for being consistent. So if you are making a rule, then please stick to it. This is what going to help the kids know what to expect. Most of the times, parents usually don't stick to the rule that they are making. So you say that you will throw, if you are throwing the toy, I'm going to put it away. But when a child is throwing a toy, if you're not putting it away, you yourself is not following through the rule that you have set. Then how are we expecting our child to follow it? So always be consistent. The third one is to give choices. This will help the kid to feel in control. Throughout the day, we are deciding everything for our child from what to eat, when to eat, and everything, right? So they are always feeling powerless. So when you are giving choices to your child, then they feel in control. For example, do you want to brush your teeth before or after your bath? The fourth point we have is using a calm voice. I know it's very tough, but practicing this can help a lot. Even when you're frustrated, try to speak a little bit calm. You can take a deep breath if you want. You can even tell your child that Amma needs some time to take a deep breath. And then you can start to talk to your child in a calm tone. Why? Because this will show kids on how to handle big feelings. The way how you are talking to your child is what they are also getting, and the energy that you are passing on to your child is what they are attracted. So make sure that you are using a calm voice. I understand that for many parents this is very difficult to regulate your emotions and to be in the calm and centered way while you're talking to your child. And if you want me to post a separate video on how you can be calm and centered while you're frustrated, type it in the chat box and I will definitely create a video regarding the same. And the fifth point we have is to praise the good behavior of the child. See, the child is not going to always not following the rules. They are going to follow the rules here and there at least. So whenever your child follows the rules, make a big deal out of it. Wow, you remembered to wash your hand all by yourself. Wow, you put away all the toys that you were playing. So making sure to appreciate and praise the good behavior of the child. What are all the behaviors that you want to see in your child when you are seeing it in your child? If you are praising it aloud, that is giving the child a great sense of responsibility, great sense of goodness. So you will start to see more of such behaviors that will happen. So it's very important to have such boundaries. So we all know that kids will test boundaries. So when you are setting some boundaries, obviously your child is going to test it. So first thing that you have to do is to stay calm. And remember, first you redirect their attention. So whenever your child is testing the boundary, redirect their attention. Say, for example, instead of drawing on the wall, let's color in this book and use natural consequences. So it's very important for the child to understand that there is a consequence to the behavior that they are doing. If you don't put on your coat, you might feel cold outside. So this is a natural consequence. If you're not putting on this is what you will feel later on. So explain that natural consequence. And the next very important tip, which I always use, is take a breathing time for yourself. Say it's okay to say that mommy needs a minute to calm down. You know what? Whenever you are saying this to your child and you are taking some time to calm down yourself, you are teaching them a very big lesson on how to handle their big feelings and emotions. Remember, every child is different. What works for one might not work for another. So earlier, one of my students used to complain that their child is hates going to bed. She's always resisting to go to bedtime routine to sleep. So this is what I suggested her to do during the bedtime routines. I asked her to first set a bedtime routine, like bath time at 7 p.m., story time at 7:30, and lights out at 8. So once these boundaries or once this bedtime routine is set, communicate this to your child. And at first, the child will definitely be very fuzzy. The child will not be ready to follow this routine from day one. But when you, as a parent, take the control and when you stay consistent by giving them choices like picking what night dress the child wants to wear or choosing the what bedtime story the child wants to read and giving them choices here and there will help the child to enjoy the routine and fall asleep easier. So setting boundaries takes time and a lot of patience. Young kids are still learning, so be kind to them and be kind to yourself as well. So with your help, they will grow up knowing how to behave, how to stay safe, and how to respect others. If you find this video helpful, please hit that subscribe button and join our community of YouTube. And if you're feeling that you want to unlock your child's journey, genius potential, and if you want to embark on a holistic parenting journey, then I welcome you to my free masterclass. The link is given in the description. Check it out as well. Remember, you are doing a great job and more miracles to you. Thank you so much. Bye bye.